Hi guys, today I'll be looking about some curry chicken. So here I have my chicken. It's washed, seasoned. Yeah, I did a little bit of seasoning on it from beforehand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dice the chicken in smaller pieces because it's curry chicken, and curry chicken we don't do like an entire leg or an entire breast or anything like that. We have to cut the chicken in smaller pieces. So that's what I'm doing right now. You have seen my previous videos where um what I do with my chicken, I when I come from the supermarket with them or the meat shop, I'll just season, wash everything and put them in the refrigerator. So when I'm ready to use it again, then it's all ready. So here I'll just take them out, I'll defrost, and I am getting my chicken ready. I'm cutting it in smaller pieces and I'm gonna go from there. I didn't put any curry on it as yet because I wouldn't know what I want to do with it before. So I'll just season with the regular seasoning and put it in the refrigerator. So I'm just trying to get all my chicken diced up. All right. All right, so I have completed that process, and here I'm gonna put some seasoning on. And there's the gloves, the garlic powder, Mrs. Dash. Of course, I love to use Mrs. Dash. Is like our regular Jamaican seasoning. And cayenne, I can't do without it. It's my pepper. There I have an all-purpose seasoning too from a Jamaican seasoning. This is the curry, guys. This is the curry that you need to use. It's a easy spice curry. This is also easy spice all-purpose seasoning, and also I'm gonna add some salt. So I've actually used the majority of the seasonings already on it. So what I'm gonna do, because it was defrosting, some water got into it, so it washed off some of the seasoning. So I'm gonna reapply some of the seasoning that you see me putting on the chicken right here. I mean, I love to have a lot of different seasonings that gives the chicken some nice taste. I mean, the Jamaican seasoning, I can't get enough of it. I noticed the American seasoning, I mean, when you put the seasoning on your meat, it's so overpowering. No wonder they don't really, put a lot of seasoning on their meat. But when I put seasoning, the Jamaican seasoning on my meat, is like, it soaks into the seasoning so well, into the meat so well. All right, so I'm gonna rub the seasoning into the chicken. Curry, salt, cayenne, everything. I've actually done it all. So I'm gonna get everything into the chicken. Yep. And there it is, guys, all seasoning and ready to cook. I mean, sometimes I can't really do with the gloves, so I'll take it off. This is like pimento to me. All right, so here I have the oil. I've poured some oil in the pot, not too much. I think I have too much oil in here, but at a later date I'll check. All right, so garlic, you can burn the garlic in the oil, and also the curry. Whoops. I mean, I almost burned myself. Burning the curry in the oil, guys. I've always heard that, burning the curry in the oil, you'll get a better curry. It won't hurt your belly. Yeah, that's what we grew up knowing, that, they told us, yeah, if you burn the curry in the oil before you look about the chicken or whatever, then it won't hurt your belly, So, all right. So the oil is hot and I am putting the chicken in. The oil wasn't too hot. I mean, it was hot, but it's too much, so you won't see it like boiling. You won't see it frying up like that right now, because I have applied too much cooking oil in the pot, but I'll deal with that later. So I've put all my chicken in. I'm cleaning up a little bit. I don't like to, I don't like to work in messy place. All right, so I'm gonna wait until, it's hot enough. The chicken is frying up enough. Well, why am I saying enough? I'm gonna wait until the chicken is frying up. So what I do is I'll fry one side and then I turn it and fry another side and then I cover the pot. So I'm just gonna cover it right now and check on it another time. All right, so I'm gonna turn the chicken now because it was covered for a minute. So one side is already burned a bit, and then I'm gonna let the next side, do the same thing. Meanwhile, it's cooking up, guys. We like to use ginger. Ginger gives meat a nice flavor. So I love to use ginger. So I'm just going to cut a piece and I'll pour it in. And every now and then, you're going to add some water to it. And, make sure that it's cooked down properly. But I like to make sure that the meat sweats its own water. So I'll just add a little bit here and there. All right, so check on it every now and then to make sure it's not dried out, guys. All right, we don't want to have the chicken being burnt, okay? So check on it every now and then. Pour a little bit of water if it needs to until it's cooked. But we'll do this now and then. Cover it up and do your thing, or let it do its thing. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to steam the veg. I'm going to add the carrots because the carrots are a little bit firmer to cook. So they're going in the pot first. After about a minute or so, well, about 5 minutes or so, I'm going to add my broccolis to the pot. The broccolis don't take a lot of time to actually cook. So we're going to just wait until the water comes to a boil. And then after that, about 2 minutes or so, then we'll remove it from the fire. All right, so here we have our rice. I've washed about a cup of rice. I'm gonna add some salt to it, and I'm also gonna add some butter. I like the country crock butter. It's nice, it's smooth and nice. And also, we Jamaicans, we season our rice up, so I'm gonna use some thyme, and then I'm gonna add some scallion, which is green onion here, and we're gonna cover the pot and let it cook, then steam. So I'm checking on my curry chicken, guys. It's almost done. I've added enough water and now I'm gonna add my Irish potatoes. We like to add Irish to our curry chicken. And after the Irish is almost cooked, I'm gonna add some fish and meat sauce to the chicken. I'm gonna now add the ground seasoning because remember, guys, the chicken is ready. Just probably need a little bit more time to, for the vegetables, the seasonings to actually soak into the meat. So I'm gonna add a little tips of water now. This is the end of it, but I'm gonna add a little bit of water so I can get some gravy to eat with, the meat, and I'm gonna cover the pot and leave it. All right, so here is my rice, guys. It's cooked, it's steamed down properly, nice white fluffy rice. Yeah, you girl can cook nice shelly rice and all these things. Yes, so the rice is ready, chicken is ready also. So I'm gonna move on to the next process. I'm gonna share up my dish. Okay, here you go, guys. Here is my meal that I just prepared. I'm so happy how it turned out. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, turning your notification button on. I really appreciate you guys so much. Here is a closer look. So I have a particular viewer who does shipping. His company is called Shipping Connection. Link will be in my description. Let's see. I'm going to see if he can take up the challenge to ship some meals all over the place. Let's see what's going to happen. Thank you guys so much for watching.